Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. Starting off a little late, but that's okay. It's my own damn schedule. Doing more survival, cause I feel like it. That's all there is to it. Hi Trex, hi Isux, how you doing? I see Isux got the lucky legendary Tentakitty. Nice, congrats. So, I spent much of today on and off between work, doing farming and harvesting and whatnot. Well, once I get to the map, I'll show you what I did. Your Tentakitty beat my Tentakitty. Alright. So, I am currently here. Kind of forgot I was doing this and I kind of gave up. I was going to get the rest of the obsidian on the previous island, but I can do that later. That's fine. I was working on rebuilding some of the docks at various locations to accommodate the Ark of Doom. I revisited all 3 of these copper islands and recollected the copper. I got all of the aloe and cactus bits so we can make some alcohol. I collected whatever else looked neat and fun, while mostly collecting all of the metals, mostly copper because I was out. I also did nothing else. That's about it. I did nothing else. Just the whole copper region again. Alright. That's fine. Ooh, I fixed my hat. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Hello, Voluna. How you doing? I moved a few things. Got more boxes in here. Not that you'd notice because it's so damn dark. You got a sunfish. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back home. See if we can build a couple things. That'd be nice. I know. That's a hell of a sunfish. It's almost a friggin' ton of sunfish. Alright, do I have... No. Okay. Yeah, we have to go home. I can't even fix my hat here. Yeah, you got a scooter. A dredged up waterlogged scooter. Wait. That building design. That's not even something I can make. I don't even have the equipment to make that sort of design. Teasing me with stuff I can't even do. How dare they? Looks like a couple trees came back. I harvested some, but apparently some of them were off schedule, but that's okay. You got 3 junk bikes. Yeah, the bike is surprisingly common. Okay, so I think I just need stuff like sticks to get building. And what do I need for the hat? I need the thread, which means I need animal tendons. Okay, okay. So let me grab a few of those. Oops, I missed. I missed the stairs. It's so dark. Hello, Scooby. Alright, tendons. And it's raining. Of course it's freaking raining. This place, I swear to God. Alright, so I've made up a few building kits, so we'll see how long that lasts me. Oh, the box is full. Okay, let me get these rocks out of here. Rocks. Oh, survival's going good. Been playing it a lot lately in my off time too, to see if I can speed up some of the more monotonous stuff. Like last time, I moved all of my resources into the Ark from my old base, so we can move over here. And now we gotta build, so building will be interesting. We're gonna crank up the lighting again, so we can actually see what we're building. I didn't save. I didn't save. There we go. Alright, I don't think this box needs to go anywhere for the building. I think we're within reach, so this will be fine. It's very rainy here. It's very foggy, and since I built in this little protected area, I get damn near no sunlight, so that's fun. Yeah, my chat's generally good. The only time I ever need a mod is when the odd bot shows up, and even then, I'm pretty quick on the draw there. Okay, so let's just get building. Right, the hammer. Okay. Can I... probably should build a new hammer. Let's get rid of this hammer. Hammer. I need 2 things that are not in here right now. Let's make 2 hammers, because I go through them like crazy. I need a different adult. Oh, right, hammer. I just got a new ability, and I didn't see what it was, so let's go take a look. Did I just get a new ability? I thought it said I got a new ability. Repairing. Gathering. There's no building. There's a crafting, but there's no building skill. Maybe it said I got a new skill point? Question mark? Or is it one of these things that I accomplished? Oh, there's still some crap I haven't actually done in here. Apparently I haven't made a medical kit. I never did that seaweed clothing. Copper saw. Iron shovel. Bunch of things. I should make an iron crossbow because my bow is getting near dead. Dock. Harvest. Builder upgrade for improved walls. That was the thing that just unlocked. Okay. I thought I remember seeing something about the improved walls. So yeah, I just accomplished this one, which gave me another skill point. So now we can get... I didn't actually want the bird potion, so never mind. Hold on to it until I can think. Let's see. So this place is now getting dark. So let's put some lighting so we can build here. And then I need a rope. I need a rope. Do I have the ability to make a rope out here? I do not. Yeah, this is why I'm still not sure if I want the ark to be where all of my stuff is. That's where my stuff is currently, because it can fit. But I'm not sure I want it to all be here. Rope. Oh, yeah, definitely let me know. I did successfully do it once with Diesel and Demos on the truck stream, but it didn't accomplish much that I cared about, if that makes sense. Because we were already in and on stream, or on Discord voice chat, so that's where I would prefer people joining anyway. Combined chat coming super soon. Ooh, that would be nice, because keeping up with multiple chats is difficult. So that would be handy. Okay, then we have light. Light's good. I'm gonna craft the rest of this rope. Oh, like next week. Ooh, all right. Yeah, so the thing for me is that I don't typically like playing with randos. So I'm never going to open up my stream for anyone to just knock and join. Like, that's just not a thing. So anyone that I trust enough to play with is already going to have access to my Discord streaming channel. And it's much easier to moderate Discord streaming channel than it is to moderate mid-stream someone knocking and joining my stream. So that element to me is not as useful, but it is a step closer to proper co-streaming, which we used to have on Mixer, which we loved because you could co-stream with someone and both streams would show up at the same time and everyone would be happy party together. And I think Twitch has a variation on it but it's only for affiliates because of course it is. So I think we're getting there, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely helpful to merge the chats together. That I'm absolutely looking forward to because I don't think even Mixer did that. It lets you have like side by side streams with side by side chats, but not mixing the chats. So having it act as if it were one chat stream, that's definitely useful. Oh, hey, turns out I'm tired. Let's just slap my bag down. I'm also hungry. Dang it. I would assume it points out whose chat is talking. So there are multi-stream services that Twitch hates because it stops people from hitting their ad services. But if you merge chat together with those services, it does show whose chat is the chat is from. Okay, so we're gonna do food, and fruit. Take some of these things with me. Oops, bounce over my stuff. Yeah, that part's definitely exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, right. I was gonna go. Do I have an axe on me? I don't have. I do have an axe on me, but not much of an axe. All right, let's take care of one thing at a time. I gotta sleep. Yeah, do share. Okay, so we have the main floor accomplished. I mean, the shell of the main floor accomplished. Now we need to get a stairway up. And I think to know how I want to do the stairway up, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this floor. So let's build these. Oh, okay. I guess I can just reach the whole thing. All right. What? It was not. It was not finishing. Oh, you don't need to use the guest star thing for the shared chat? As in, you can just list who you're streaming with and it will merge the chats? That would be interesting. Okay, so how are we doing the stairs? Collaboration tools. Neat. Well, it looks like they're finally listening. I just hope they don't lock some of these things down behind affiliate like they tend to do, because that's going to be a real issue. Because they're notorious for doing that. So my faith in them is a little low at the moment. Okay, so if we could do something like that. But I don't know if that's the right answer. We could also do can't really do it here. Let's build some other things first. Put it in the computer stuff channel. Yes, chicken. Hi, chicken. How you doing? Okay. Oh, do more. So I have now officially broken 2 hammers working on this project. So let's repair both of these. Okay. Because I don't think we ever want stairs to go up against the slanted roof, so I'm okay building these things. So now we got to figure out how I want the stairs up to go, so that we have room to do stuff. Because stairs tend to remove flooring. Like if these stairs were here, I can't do flooring in really either of these spaces. So that's 4 squares worth of stairs, or 4 squares worth of flooring gone. So all of this space ends up being useless. So I'd rather not do that. And that doesn't really work. That has us walking up into the slanted roof. The alternative would be something like stairs here, with flooring here. And actually, I guess you don't need to have 2 squares open. A lot of times you need 2 squares for headroom while walking, but it looks kind of like you don't. Looks like walking upstairs this way would be fine. Hey. Sure. Hi. Kitty. Kitty, hi. Thank you, Scobie. So doing it this way, I think might be better. And I could even do less stair. I could do one staircase and have it uneven. Here, let's get you gone. Let's build out half of it on this side and see how it ends up looking. Nope, that's not the orientation of the planks. Let's do back stairs. Okay, let's build that and see how that looks in the distance. Oh, we need more things. I would assume the host having control of that decision is not a bad thing. Because how would you turn it on for one but not turn it on for the other? Alright, where's my saw? My saw's here. I think my saw is almost broken though. Yeah, my saw is almost broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a copper saw. Because that's one of the achievements down here somewhere. Make a copper saw. So we're going to do it in the improved workbench. Oh, okay. I was kind of expecting a forge for that one, but that's fine. Howdy, Dracodai. How you doing? Gila. Gila. Enough out of you, sir. Alright, so we got that thing, right? We got that thing. We have now 10 points. Wonderful. Well, good luck sleeping if you can. It's always a good thing. Okay, so we only have 5 improved kits left, so we're gonna have to build more builder kits. But for right now, we get enough to do some of the stairs. We had enough to build this side of the stairs. Okay, so this is how that works. And then, in theory, I would do something like improved railings to help guard it from people falling on their asses, kind of thing. Check in. This isn't your home. Okay, so does the double stairs look better? Or the single stair? Thinking from like the entryway. I need an empty hand, there we go. So single stair provides more floor space down here, so this can serve as a room of sorts. Whereas the double stairs makes it so you can't really do that, but you can still kind of do a room behind the stairs. And maybe just for, you know, asymmetry's sake, we do one of each. That could work. Oop, forgot there wasn't a wall there, and ended up launching myself off the stairs and out the building. Okay, there we go. And then up here, again, this can serve kind of as a room space, whereas over here, you don't really have any room to do anything, especially if I end up putting the railing up. Because, like, over here, this railing effectively prevents this space from being used for anything useful. Might be able to put, like, a chair in the corner or something, but I have a feeling that I can't do anything on the walls. Yeah, these don't really count for wall hangy space. Unsuitable surface, I'm assuming just because I haven't built it yet. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So maybe I can't really tell for now. Alright. Yeah, I think the single just gives me more upper floor space to do stuff with. And I think that's the most important part. So let's switch that up then. Alright, Mr. Man is tired. Alright, floor. do pillars and stuff too, just to make it look neat. Oh, that's right. You can't put pillars on the corners in between spaces. You can only put them in the center of spaces. This is a new house, Jackaday. This is the new house that is where I found the Ark in kind of the center of the space, so that I can attempt to move here to a new home. So my old home has been abandoned and stripped of all useful resources. It's now in the boat, technically. Let's sleep. It's fine. Okay. It sort of requires beams. It requires support. So walls also count for support, and you can go up to 2 spaces out from the support. So you can either do walls or you can do beams. So if I were to do like a really big vaulted ceiling, I'd need beams all the way up, but this has enough support since it's only 2 wide. So I'd need to do, I think you can actually do fairly tall while being supported just by walls. So I would need to do like a 3 wide or more structure to require beam support, because I had that problem in my little mini crafting hall in the other space. Okay, so now we're at a point where I have no building materials left. I built about half of this structure with the building materials I had on hand, and now we're going to have to do more. Also, I'm realizing this, with these doors here, might not work, because you're coming in from this side and just bam, straight into stairway. So I might need to move these doors a little bit. Yeah, that's what the numbers are. The effectively the building strength that's left, yeah. So you can see the middle spaces are all 1, because that's effectively the last building space that I can put there based on its association to the nearest wall. So it's a much more simplistic method, but it's effectively the same thing, because Icarus has, I think, 4 spaces that you can support out. But I think the 4th space starts taking damage, so it's only tentatively effective. And that's pretty standard, kind of across many building crafting survival games, is the roughly 3 space. I know, the green is so bright. Partly because I have to turn up the brightness setting to max to see in this game, because it's so damn dark all the damn time. Alright, so, question for everyone out there. Do we continue building? Because we got about half the building left to build. Or do we go out and explore the new space? Or not the new space, but the sulfur spaces. We're gonna do both of them tonight, I think. But we gotta go back here to this sulfur. We gotta go here to this sulfur. Trick says build then explore. Current weather, heavy clouds, which means it's no longer raining? Oh, goodness. Gila, you need to shush. Anyone else care one way or the other? I had food on me. Totally forgot. It's fine. Either way, we need to come in here and do the thing. If we're finishing doing some building. How many is that? 24. Okay. Okay, so that's 48. Oop, too heavy. You can go. You can go. You can go. Turtle. I never repaired my hat. There, I have repaired my hat. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. I left my logs up there. So we are somewhat limited by the improved builder's kits, because these require the iron tree branches, and those are currently limited supply based on the iron trees that they come from. Whereas regular logs and regular building materials come from just any old tree anywhere. So I do have a bit of a limitation on how fast I can build while we wait for those trees to grow back. I think I have quite a few currently, but we're definitely eating through that supply really quick. Let's see, we're at 52. Okay, so that's actually roughly equal to what we built earlier. Turtle. I love how he just stares at me for a while, deciding if he needs to run. Oh boy, okay. Brightness is back up. I don't have any more long sticks. Well, damn it. Damn it all. That means I used them all, didn't I? Yeah, I used them all. Okay. Here's hoping I have more in the boat, because long sticks are something I have not been focusing on collecting. Let's see, you are not my stick storage, but I do have 2 more iron tree branches in there. You were my stick storage, but I used all the long sticks that were in here. Take you. You have a long stick. Wonderful. You are just tools and stuff. You also don't have any long sticks. Great. And I know this doesn't have any long sticks. Alright. That's fine. I can make long sticks. Here. 5 long sticks per log. But I think it would just be easier to just go collect them. Do we have long sticks on this map? We do! Up by the jackal. And then I think we have more elsewhere, but that's the only thing within a reasonable run distance to get. So we'll get those. Ooh, I might not have the tool I need to do that. Hang on. This jackal up here is the one who's got my sticks. Ow. 20 sticks. Yeah, you stand there and posture while I get my stamina back, so I can be ready to fight you. Come here. Silly puppy. Oh, there's not many sticks here. Okie dokie. Alright, guess I didn't need to bring the cart because there's almost nothing up here. I know, sad puppy noises. I am immune to in-game sad puppy noises. Real life, different question, but in-game, I can deal. Just slap these things in here so I don't have to carry them. Okay. This might be the longest it has ever stayed bright and sunny in this place. Like clockwork, there we go. Oh, we're tired. We're sleepy. And it's raining again. Of course it is. I might actually do windows here. But I can always come back and make that decision later. I have now broken 4 total hammers doing this. Oh, I don't have any more stones. Alright, well, that's fine. Go get those later. Okay, so this is the part that I am struggling with because of this. We don't have a method to fill this gap. There's no there's the regular right side up triangle wall, but there's no upside down triangle wall. There's no I can't put a wall here because it supposedly clips with this roof piece. I can't do an inverted roof piece, so merging up 2 slanted roofs. So my only option, I think, is going to be kind of similar to what I did in the other house, and that is just make this kind of open roof access. So I'm going to kill these. And then this roof can extend out, and I think it can extend out over this. I think. I don't know. Let's put another set of roof up here. Yeah, I need a support beam if I'm going to do that. Oh, really? Interesting. I wonder if I can support that beam from below and it will count? Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't count for this space, though. Snap it, you bastard. Yes, that beam does not work in that space because I can't fill this either. But I'm not sure I want to fill this. But that means that we need to do these beams instead. Oh, I can't even do that because this space, that space is not available. Oh, all right. Sunroof, yes. And that's ultimately what I ended up doing in the other space. Is my my open air crafting area just ended up having a sunroof that I put a smelter in to look like I had intentionally left that space open. But yeah, the only real option is to just slam pillars everywhere. So I would need to have pillar there. Supported from down below as well. I guess that's not too bad, because that's also the space where the stairs are. That kind of helps separate it out a little bit. Ooh, got a piranha. Nice. So this is like the extent of the open airness that I can do with this. So it's not a perfect transition, but the pillars help a little bit. And I think if I do like decorative chairs and a table out here to look like it's an intentional sitting area, I think that will help sell the space. But yeah, there's just enough lack of building options that you just kind of have to deal with this sometimes. So I think we'll just deal with it, and it'll be okay. How many of everything do I have? I have enough for the pillars and stuff. And here's hoping I don't decide I need to rebuild or shift things a little bit, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, so that's the end of my hammer. I'm out of hammer. So let's do the railing here. What does the railing take? The same of everything. Okay. Okay, so we only have 5 left of the builder's toolkits, and the hammer's almost broke. So I'm gonna leave it like this, because it's mostly done. Because I need to go get like more materials. I need to go get more hammers, and let this area sink in a little bit and make sure that it's kind of what I want. I might change these out for doors, or not doors, windows, so that we can see out that direction and that direction, because there will be other buildings out there. So it'd be nice to have like a quick visibility to what's out there. So let's. I can't even do that change. Okay, I will think about that. I also need to think about these doors, because I put them in a way that I don't just have a central door going through the center of the building, because I didn't really want a door directly facing this. And that pillar is going to stop it anyway, so then door here and here, but then those 2 doors are too close together to be really useful. So I might do asymmetry, do a door like here, because it's kind of like straight off of that run, so as I'm coming back from getting resources or whatever, just straight in. And then we'll not do a second door. I think that'll be fine. And then, depending on which direction has more useful buildings for me, maybe I'll switch one of these walls to a door as well, to have 3 entrances. We shall see. I haven't decided yet, but I will do the rest of the building in my off time, I think, because I gotta go collect resources and whatnot. And I gotta do some thinking and mulling on it. But we also need to figure out what we're gonna put in this space, because this was going to be like a central town hall kind of deal, so nothing much in the way of crafting, I don't think, although we're probably going to have a crafting bench in here just to have it. But we need, tables, chairs, etc. Maybe we'll come back to that thought later tonight, whenever we have a break between all the exploration we're doing. So now, turn off the lights so we don't burn fuel unnecessarily. We got a fish burger. Lovely. This needs to come in. No, this doesn't need to come in. Okay. Hang on. Why are we so crooked? Oh, because that got hooked under there while the boat was rocking. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. Sleep and food. Okay, so now we run. And I think we'll run without the cart because I'm not going anywhere for massive materials. We're just going to run to this space and go see if we can harvest whatever's over there. There's interesting item, living water, special object, chronicles, and a puma. So it should be relatively loot free. Do I have healthy things on me? I have small healthy things on me. It'll do nicely. But building's coming along. This is good. Now I just need like about that many building materials again to be able to finish that building, as well as... Actually, I might need 3 times as many building materials, because I need that building finished. I need also a couple other outbuildings finished. Maybe we'll do some more of that later tonight. I gotta figure out what other buildings I want and what I want them to look like. But I have to kind of keep within the building limitations, which is a challenge on its own. Is it actually light? Very temporarily, I'm sure. I see you, Snake. The boars are back. I see. Oh, that's right. We gotta deal with the friggin' caimans tonight. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. Is this where I'm going? No. I need to continue going up through the boar space to go this way. Let's see if I can skirt by the boars without pissing them off. Because I don't wanna have to kill them and then deal with them. Stupid snakes. Stupid snakes. Ain't got time for your bullshit, snakes. Hi. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. I have a question for you, kitty. Why do you smell like incense? What have you been into? I am moderately sure I don't have anything that smells like that readily available. It smells like sandalwood incense. How did you find anything like that? Silly kitty. Silly kitty. Causing trouble getting into stuff. Kitty. Hey, Poppy. Come here. Yes, kitty. Hi, kitty. Okay, so we gotta go in there. And that is full of sulfur. So as soon as I cross that bridge, I'm gonna start getting eaten. So I'm going to need to be prepared to book it. So we're having a Puma potion. $1,200 meows from the Gila. And that's just us counting the readily available ones and not counting strings of them. I can't do that because I'm in sulfur gas. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Living Water Chronicles. I am not going to stand here reading that while I'm getting eaten alive by sulfur gas. Okay, so where's the other thing? This way. Agave seed, wonderful. Copper. I don't know where the other thing is. Over here. Ah, map piece. Lovely. Okay. So let's grab Kitty and get the hell out of here. This isn't the hell out of here. Where is the hell out of here? Have I lost? I lost the hell out of here. There we go. Ow. I almost died. Okay, but we got the thing. Agave seeds are also useful because that means that I can grow more alcohol. The only concern is I can't grow the cactus, which is the other half of the alcohol recipe, so I'm not sure how much we'll be able to grow, but it's fine. Okay, so we're nearly dying. This is fine. Everything's okay. And we're cold. Do I have a cold? Do I have a cold pill on me? I do not have a cold pill on me. Alright, fine. I have this, which is good against flu and overheating, so the opposite of the cold pill. Yeah, no, I don't have it. I mean, I have the buffalo potion, but it's not that urgent. Okay. So that was that little space. I'm gonna need to heal up before we go do the next thing. But we should be able to heal up on the way. I hope I don't run into boars on my way back down from here. Because I'm pretty sure a boar would kill me right now. Pretty sure a boar is looking at me funny and preparing to kill me right now. Ow! I can just barely survive snake attacks right now. You have meowed enough for the today, Gila. You have meowed enough. You hit your 1200 mark, you're fine. No! No, kitty. He does not agree, indeed. Gila. Hi. 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 How's the kitty? How's the kitty doing? I got a little shrimpy. Chicken! Alright, let's take you in the boat because we're going to go to another place next. I am really concerned about going to that next place because the sulfur areas that I have weaseled my way into so far have been relatively small. The next place is huge. But I'm hoping the good doctor has something for me. Something to let me know how to deal with all of that crap. Nope. This one. Okie dokie. So we need poison. I've got food and stuff. Okay, so let's rest a bit. Get some of that health back. No, you know what? I don't need a 24-hour rest cycle. I just need to have some medicines. Alright, so we're going to go to the Sulfur Island. And I need to start preparing for Cayman. I don't think I want to fight all of the Cayman like I did last time. Because it was a lot. I can't dock here, there's not enough space. Son of a biscuit! Alright. That didn't work. It wiggled. Why did you wiggle? Yeah, I don't work this time. Okay, that's fine. Take it. Why does this place gotta always be so damn dark? That's fine. I need to rest up and heal up again anyway. So let's see. Just sleep till day. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna quick save here. Because we're gonna be dealing with a lot of BS. Meh. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Alright, so we gotta go through here. Cayman 1. This way. I should actually be able to run along this wall. And not hit any cayman. I'll have to hit this puma. But I should be able to get through here without cayman. Because they tend to stay in the center area toward the swamp. So we should be fine. Hopefully. Because I don't want to have to deal with another dozen cayman. Granted, it'll replenish my stock. And I'll have meat for days. But I don't wanna. He is kind of a puma. He's a little bitty one. Alright. So, cayman, run. Cayman, run. Cayman, run. Okay, let's do it. Before I do that, I just realized I didn't bring any health with me. Let's bring those. I have various bandages. Bandages do provide a little bit of health, but they're pathetic amounts of health. So let's have one of you for the go. I have a little bit of food and water on me. We'll dump off the animal bits I just collected. I have 4 arrows. It's fine. I think we'll also build an iron crossbow. That'd be neat. Because I could do with a bit of an upgrade from my bow. Well, I don't have any more puma potions, so I can't run forever. That's sad. Should make some. I have all the ingredients to make some. I just need to cook up some alcohol. Which means I need a distillery. Which means, okay. I need water production. I need a distillery. I need... I'm being hunted? Oh, Jesus. Alright, hang on. Yep. Alright, you birds are gonna be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Come on, birds. Come on, birds. Fuck off, sky turkeys. Yep. That's just out of principle. Okay, I don't need that where I'm going at the moment. Now, on this island, I don't know if you can hear it. We got the drums going in the background. Because this island is constantly cursed by Cayman. So the combat music means something is alerted to my presence and is coming my way. So I'm not directly under attack, but the Cayman are definitely hunting for me. Oh, nice. I got a twofer. They have a hobby. Their hobby is hunting me. Ooh. Okay. Hey. Get off of me. Where? There you are. Yeah, it's a nice little side base thing. Hello, kitty cat. How are you, kitty cat? Alright, where'd my arrow go? Because I missed. Thank you. Alright, so in here is the Sulfur lands, and I need... Oh, hey, hang on, before I go anywhere. Journal. There was a thing that we were supposed to read, and I didn't read it because I was being murdered, and now I don't know where it is because it didn't get marked as unread. I might have to run back in there and look at that. It's fine, because there's another, that's what reminded me, is there's another chronicle right here. And I won't be able to read that because it's going to be full of sulfur. But first and foremost, we need to rush in as straight as I can for this thing, because that's going to be the most likely spot that has the doctor's notes and whatever. These two things, the interesting object and the interesting site. And I got to face off against a couple condors. Alright. Here's going to be the fun part. Okay. So, we're gonna eat that. And then we're gonna run. So safety is probably right around here. Yeah, safety is right around here. So I'm gonna probably have to run back to safety occasionally, but we need to bolt straight into here and do the do. Yep. Yep. I don't know what that was, but it was a thing. That's a book. Dead guy.
The ship's doctor, Ricardo, was mining sulfur here so that the engineer can prepare fulminating silver for bombs. The killer crept up from behind and drowned the poor man in this fetid lake. The doctor's diary is still here. His notes might help me understand what has happened to the engineer.
What a bad way to go, getting drowned in sulfur pools. I'm still taking damage, okay. Diary of a doctor. Someone remind me. Diary of a doctor. That is the thing that we need. Oh, hey. This is a safety spot. Okay, cool. This is a good safety spot. All right. Diary of a doctor. That one. Ricardo Diaz, ship's doctor, the expedition of Ponce de Leon, AD 1513. Working hard at getting that sulfur, but we need more of it to craft bombs, so we'll be here for a while. Another brilliant idea from Gasper. He wants to boost our gunpowder with silver and make some silver fulminate. In order to do that, He will sail to the island nearby with silver deposits to set up camp there and develop mines. I'll join him when I finish the job here. No, you won't, sir. I'm sorry. Hunter jacket blueprint. Good, good, good. And I wish I knew what the other thing was that I got. I think it was one of these. Was it the Song of the Mortals Uprising? I think this was the one. Okay. Song of the Mortals Uprising. And common people saw the pride of immortals, and righteous anger grew in them, and hatred crept into their hearts. The venom of resentment poisoned their souls, and the arrogance of the best people gave spark to the flame of their righteous anger. And that anger and hatred led to terrible deeds. In the year of the high sun, there was a big council on the island of birds, and the best people gathered there to appoint their children and loved ones as the marked. And when the sun went down, best people started to feast, and none of them turned their gaze to the shore. And thousands of boats sailed to the shores of the bird tribe, and armed mortals stepped out of those boats. The righteous anger burned in their souls, and they spoke, "Death to the immortals." And within a blink of an eye they attacked the feast, and spilled the blood of the proud ones. Great were best people at the art of war, and very strong were they, but thousands stood against them, and the great warriors were slain one by one. And when the sun came up, the rebels turned their eyes to the islands and spoke again, "Death to the immortals." Indeed. Okay, so we got a little sleepy spot up here. Pumpkin, lovely. Okay. Oh, it's a fresh sleeping bag. Yoink. I guess I don't really need it, but I'm taking it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll leave it up here. Or not. That's cool too. Alright, broke it. Fine. Chemistry workbench. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of a breathing space up here, I got all of the interesting items and stuff, but we need to get the sulfur. And I don't know exactly where the sulfur deposits are. I think that? Maybe? Oh. Are you sulfur deposit? You are. Oh, good God. So we can't collect sulfur without spending time here and dying. So, how are we supposed to do this? Oh, interesting. There's another path. I should go that way and see if there's a sneakier path to get in here from here. Let's go get that chronicle. But so far, no one has told me how to deal with the sulfur. There's nothing that says you can make a gas mask or put on a certain suit or anything like that. I'll look again through inventory and whatnot just to see if there's a thing. Oh, nope, that's not. Nope. Okay. All right. Which one are you? Oh, you're a bloody puzzle. Okay. Go this way. This is the out safety space. Birds? Birds? You're just gonna be jerks about it? Okay. So, what do we have for equipment? Sun and rain protection, sun protection, sun, rain, heat protection, sun, rain, heat, wind protection, sun, rain, heat, wind, cold protection, sun, rain, heat, wind, sun, rain, and reduce stamina cost and animal stealth. Sun, rain, heat, wind, cold. Oxygen supply for diving. Herbal mask. I must have unlocked this a while ago and didn't realize it. And or I commented on it and then forgot about it because I hadn't found sulfur yet. So, looks like we're building this thing. But I need to go back home for that. But we're going to go this way. Okay, I need to remind myself to come back here to this chronicle. Because that's a puzzle to solve. And I can't do that until I have the mask, at the very least. But there's other places I need to remember to go back to as well. But we're gonna bolt through here towards that gate there. Here I am just taking the damage like a chump. Not realizing I had the tools all along to solve my problem. You know, this is one of them streamer, YouTuber moments where everyone is watching and screaming at the screen telling me to solve my own damn problems. And I'm just too dense to notice. Speaking of too dense to notice, I didn't bring an axe, so we're walking through that. Oh, how nice of them to provide me with more health potions. Okay. Looks like we're going through here again. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, this is pretty. Nice little carved stairway up the mountainside. And of course, part of my issue is I don't like spoilers. So when I'm exceptionally stuck and stupid, I kind of cause my own problems by not wanting people to help. Look at that! There's a secret stealthy door and stuff. Neat. Whoa, 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 bud! Forgot you were there. Hi. That almost went disastrously wrong. I can't go this way. I can go this way. Aha. So, we have spare sleeping bag, a book to read, The Canon of Medicine by Avicenna unlocks a medicine effect. So let's read that while my health is regenning. Or not. It's cool too. And then we do... I ate all my food. Okay, so we get food. Ah, it's real dark. Jeez. Nope, missed the stairs. Aha, thank you. Convenient lightning. Alright, continue read book. Unlocks antiseptic recipe. Antiseptic. Extremely powerful, treats all types of diseases, cure 3 disease degrees, restore 13 health. So this is a kind of a mini buffalo potion. Still requires alcohol though, so that's a problem. And this mold is not actually easy to come by. There's not too terribly much of it out there. Okay, so let's do some more sleepy. Let's do an anti-wind effect. Any other mini health potions? I do. Okay. So let's make. Can I make the thing, or do I have to go back home for that? This is required on the improved workbench. Okay, that's fine. And I need needles. Where the hell are my needles? Oh, I don't actually know where my needles are. I need some of you. And I don't have you because I don't have the Tanner workbench. Son of a... Alright, hang on. Let's do a Tanner workbench in here. A small one. I don't need the big one. Put you right there. Freaking hammer. Okay, so we need needle. I'm sure I have a needle in here somewhere, but I don't want to hunt for it. Needle. Okay, so the herbal mask is for sulfur gas, and then the anti-malaria costume is sulfur gas and malaria. Okay. I don't have any leather on me at the moment, so we'll make that later. But that'll be nice. Over here? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so now we have the herbal mask. So I can deal with this friggin' sulfur problem. I wonder how much sulfur weighs. Probably should just bring the card up there just in case. Place is really dark. Kind of spooky. Ah, right. That problem. It's fine. I say it's fine, and then I realize I can't. It's really dark. There we go. I will definitely need to chop those down at some point. Okay. So now I can breathe in the sulfur space. I do feel exceptionally stupid for that, by the way. Shovel. Okay. Alright. Actually, I'm just gonna leave the cart. Here. Gonna go get a shovel. Also gonna get an axe so we can chop down those things. So we can stop doing that. That'd be nice. Oh, I actually squeezed through there without taking damage. Nice. So I have this journal entry, sail to the sunken galleon. I think I remember which one that is. Is that the one that says sunken galleon on it? Okay, that makes sense. That makes far too much sense. Okay, we need axe and we need shovel. So I'm gonna make an iron shovel, I believe, because in here we have a requirement to make an iron shovel. So let's just do that, because why not? That axe is pretty much dead. That axe is pretty much dead. But I think between the two of them they should have enough. My shovel didn't. My shovel's in my inventory. I see. Yeah, so between the two of these they should have enough left in them to get rid of those things. You know, it'd be really nice to not have endless rain. Nope. 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 Get up there. Okay, so we got the shovel. We got a bed to sleep in. We got the axe to get rid of the pointy bushes, so I can stop stabbing myself repeatedly with them. And we have at least a little bit of light. Okay, so these axes are effectively worthless. You have one more chopping yet. Might as well hold on to you for a moment. Okay, now we got sulfur. How much does it weigh, first off? Oh, it's light as heck. Okay, so I probably won't even need the cart. So we'll move the cart near the entrance so I can remember to bring it back again. And you can even have my axe. And my hammer. Why not? Okay, so now we gotta go around and get in all the sulfur. Let's do that. Hi, bird. I didn't think they were coming down to the sulfur. Looks like this mask is doing just fine damage-wise, so I don't have to worry about it like wearing out really quick, which is nice. Unfortunately, it is incredibly tiring. The question is, can I sleep? Is the mask protective enough to sleep? I mean, rain and wind chill, but yes. This is good. Okay, so let's see if we can solve this thing. Don't really know what it's supposed to look like. That's not right. Oh boy, how I hate these types of puzzles. Yep, definitely hate these types of puzzles. Excuse you. Yep. Absolutely hate them. Nope. Nope. Fuck it. I'll do it later. I really hate those. They are the worst types of puzzles. No, you gave up? Okay. Alright, did I get everything out of here? I think I did. There's a rock. Might as well take, but I think we got everything out of here. let's do another sleep. Somewhere around here is a good spot. There we go. I really should have left that bedroll up there. I didn't realize it wasn't going to let me place it again. Okay. So that's all the sulfur from this space. So we're going to go another out of there. We got 77 sulfur. Nice. And then out of this we can make gunpowder, which is sulfur ash and saltpeter. Oh, okay. That's a thing we haven't found yet. So that's probably going to be the new area. Oops, I am completely exhausted. I might not be able to actually climb this. Never mind. Totally exhausted, can still rock climb. Come on, climb the thing. Don't be an idiot. Okay, he's being an idiot. That's fine. I don't need to climb with this cart anyway. This is the cart I'm leaving here. Alright, sleep. I don't have much in the way of watery foods at the moment. Okay, good to know. I do have pineapples. Never mind, I forgot about those. Okay. So, the silver can go in a box, because apparently I can't use it yet. Howdy, Demos. Survival is going well. I have a hammer. Did it? I put my hammer upstairs? I put my hammer in the cart, didn't I? Oh, poopies. The story was that we are wrecked on a set of tropical islands where Ponce de Leon was searching for the Fountain of Youth. And we are following in his crew's footsteps as they crashed all of their boats and then attempted to follow the natives' information on how to find the Fountain of Youth. And we are chasing after him. Okay. New axe. Get rid of this axe. I'd say probably a little bit more than 3/4 of the way, give or take. Based on the map, because I've done central region that you start off in, and I've done these 3 regions outside here. One more region to go, so 4/5, I guess. And I think we're ready to go to that next region. Is there anything else I need to do while I'm here? Not really. Okay, so it wants me to go to the galleon to fish up the stuff. So let's do that thing. I need to go here. Oops, 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 oops. So yeah, that's my next step, is to go down to this galleon. Now that I've got my big old boat, we have a winch in the back, so I can pull up all of the sunken cannons and whatnot, and see if we can refurbish them. Ah, there's a rock there. Damn it. That's fine. I don't really need that. I guess we're going the right way. Yeah. There's more rocks there. Dang it. This place is not nice to me. That's where we're going. The mast sticking out of the water. How goes the curbling, Demos? I still have to do a little bit of plan and or prep work before I do the next stream, because I'm kind of between stuff at the moment. Well, you were doing KSP earlier, though, so I figured you were doing stuff, unless you were just dinking around and testing. Okay, we are on the galleon. We need that thing. I don't know if there's more thing, but we need that one. I can't see shit. Yeah, I don't know what's up with MechJeb. It's good for certain things, but it's definitely awful at others. Yeah, 250 meters sounds about right. That's about where it was approaching the runway just fine, and then out of nowhere it's just like crash. All right. So we got the muzzle of the cannon. We need to find the rest of the parts. So I don't think we're in a good position currently. So let's just go. I don't know, like here. See if we can go find another part. Ah, there's one. Oops. That's a lot of years. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm struggling to deal with is like with the life support, I can't really easily bump up several years I can't just fast forward several years to get to a thing. That I did make a fish button. What, you expected I wouldn't make a fish button? Alright, I need to find more parts. So the journal, it just says bottom of the sea. So I don't know if they're all supposed to be here, or if they are potentially elsewhere. I doubt they'd be inside, because I don't think the wench can deal with that. Ooh, unlocking early interstellar tech, that'd be nice. Alright, let's see if we can identify more. There's one at the front of the ship. I think I might need to repark for that. That is just a thing. Okay, let's pause for a moment so I can breathe. Speaking of breathing, I really should be using the air breather doodad, but I just don't really need it at the moment. Alright, look at the back of the ship. This is the front of the ship. Well, look at the front of the ship. There's a part over here. Okay, and there's a chest. Ooh, okay. So front and back of ship has part. You know what, game? I'm really sick of your shit. Stop always being bloody dark. Yeah, some of those really truly outer planets are really far away. What did I even bounce off of? Oh, I must have bounced off of this higher raised part of the deck. Yeah, I'll probably just need to... I mean, even a Duna visit is a good year or two out. At least last time I did it. Might not have had a very efficient journey, but whatever. Alright. So now we need to go... back that way. Preferably not running it over. I can't see where I'm going. Hey, look, it's right there. Nice. I unintentionally did it correctly. Yeah, and doesn't it actually require more energy to get to the center of the system rather than the outer edge of the system? Okay. Take the cannon parts and build a cannon. Alright, but first we're gonna go get this so don't forget. Screw you, pointy man. Right, gotta actually winch it up. Alright, chest. Again, it still would have been really nice to have all those chests line up here. So as you collect them, you end up with additional storage chests. That would have been really neat. Okay, so now we build a cannon? Build a cannon? Built the cannon. New goal, Bimini belt. Okay, so we have a box for all the gunpowder and stuff. So we got. Oh man, that is a nightmare to control. Oh no. Hopefully I don't need to use that in any sort of fast capacity, because that's not going to be fast. Alright, new goal, Bimini belt. Bimini belts. Sail the Bimini belt on the Ark ship. killer fled to the Fountain of Youth on Bimini Island. Need to find him in the fountain. So is that... Is that this one? Is that this one? Nuclear saltwater engines. Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't quite gotten a handle on, is all the different engine types, different fuel types, all that stuff. I just haven't looked too much into it yet. So I've unlocked a whole bunch of cryofuels, but it's like they don't seem to be much better ISP wise than regular engines, so why would I bother? So this is the other option, the native ship blueprint. So we have kind of two different paths to take to get to this region. Obviously we can do it because we have the Ark. I'm just wondering if I should be focusing on finishing that. Okay, so we've done Chronicle. Yeah, okay. So according to this, I'm missing a piece of the native map, and I'm missing 3 interesting sites, and a set of tools. Over here we have all of the interesting sites, all of the natives maps, and all of the tools. And I think I still need to build a catamaran to finish off the progress here. This one, I have done all 3 of these, so I've gotten the point for that. But we're missing a bunch of interesting sites, maps, and tools. This one, I'm missing a set of tools only, which is supposedly in here. And then here, we have a reward collected for all of these. Good. So we're still missing a few interesting sites, map, and tools. Okay. Lots of stuff. Yeah, there's lots and lots of engine options. But those high ISPs sound good with the nuclear salt, but it does seem to have a lot of high requirements to it. Okay, so where are we missing here? This island is done. This island we're missing this special object and the boss. And this island... I'm pretty sure we have everything from this island. But we're missing 3 interesting sites, so there's gotta be... There's gotta be something I'm not seeing. What the hell? There's 3 interesting sites missing. We've already uncovered the scrap of land. We've uncovered all of the actual locations, 6 of 6. So the interesting sites are in here somewhere. But I have no idea where they are. I guess it could be in here, where I don't really have that part uncovered on the map. Curious. I don't actually remember what that one looks like, Demos. Throw a screenshot somewhere, maybe? Or a clip or something? Because I don't remember what that one is. Okay, so where are we at currently? So we're in the snake region. We're missing a set of tools, map piece, and 3 interesting sites. We did a lot of work on this island, so I think we're done except for the boss, which is a really gross fight. But otherwise, I think we're done here. Sulfur, we worked really hard on. And that is also done. Crocodile. We did. Ah, no, we didn't do crocodile. Let's go do crocodile. There's several things here that probably has stuff I want. Okay. Crocodile. So we need to go dead center in the middle and deal with all the bloody caiman. So I need something. You know what? The knife will be fine. Ooh, what is this? Shot charge. Ooh, neat. I am curious what we're gonna need to be fighting, because I have a lot of cannonballs, and there's a whole collection of cannonballs to get. So, are we gonna be like fighting hordes of shark or something to need all those cannonballs? Is there gonna be a whole fleet after me of something? Oh, shot charge for the musket. Ah, okay, neat. I don't have any food and water on me, so I probably should get that. Pineapple and the fried eggs. Straight in. Sure, why not? Okay, so we already found this one. So we need to go past it to this one. Oh, those guys are awful in the water. Oh no. Oh, they're fucking awful in the water. Oh no. Alright. Alright. Well, I know where I'm going to spend some of my points. Let's be able to highlight dangerous animals in concentration mode, shall we? Oh boy, alright. It's a big nest. Ah. Song of the Poisoned Wells. When the smoke from burned stormbreakers cleared and the moon has died again, immortals went to the mortals' village one more time, and they threw the bodies of dead animals into the wells to let them rot and decay and poison the water. Villages did not notice at once that their wells were carrying death, and they drank the water and they were sick and dying. Across all the islands, in every mortal village, reigned death and sickness. The stench of corpses filled the air, and yet there was no healing water of the fountain, nor the stormbreakers to bring it, and the mournful cry echoed across all the dwellings. This is it's a really dark, morbid tale. Let's grab these. Oh. 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 Almost did not survive that process. Oh, hey, we got malaria as well. Lovely. Which one's my malaria fix? Wounds, burns. Malaria. There we go. Clay deposit. Okay. Right. We are being hunted. I need to GTFO to survive. Alright. It's a little bit bright again. Actually kind of nice to be able to see the scorpions and stuff. Because otherwise I would have ran my face right into them. Oh god, I missed. This way. Whoa, snake, hi. Okay, let's nap up a little bit. Mostly healed. And we need to go to this base last. Which is roughly dead ahead.
The alchemist Francisco Maurice came to this island in the course of the expedition by the order of Ponce de Leon. Looks like he was attacked by the crocodiles in this swamp. He was trying to escape from them on a high rock. Predators forced the scientist into a trap. He could not leave his hiding place, and the poisonous fumes of the swamp were slowly killing him. The alchemist did manage to discover some potion during his researches. This recipe might come in handy.
Nice. Probably would have come in handy a while ago, but nice. How do I... There we go. Hi, bud. Rip. Diligence potion. Okay. Temporarily reduces time taken for processes. Interesting. Requires buckhorn and vanilla. Alright. We got bombs. Bullet charges. Lovely. We got a saltpeter pit for saltpeter crafting. Requires animal carcasses. Interesting. I was kind of wondering why those animal carcasses were always available and a thing. So apparently we know now. All right. So let's get the hell out of here, because this place is kind of awful. Kind of glad I didn't build a home here. Okay, so we did the thing. Thing was done. We got diligence potion recipe, which is great. It's not terribly critical, but it's a thing. It's an okay thing. Let's do. Man, it's level 3 for reducing the poison from snake bites, but those are the ones that get hit by the most often. I mean, this would be nice. Better chance of poisons fixing themselves over time. But otherwise, it's not critical. Reduced food needs, also not critical considering the amount of food I have. Better sleep might be good. I am curious about the hemotoxic poison, but probably not necessary. We're wiggling. We're wiggling. Alright, what's the thing that I want the most? Natural recovery of all diseases is better. I think that would be nice. So let's just get that. And that's really all I can spend at the moment unless I want these things, which I don't really. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's do a savey save. Okay, so what's the next step? I still need to find stuff. There's apparently a chronicle missing. Oh, that's the puzzle chronicle. I don't like that chronicle. But there is still a single interesting site left to find, and a set of tools left to find. But where would the interesting site be? Did I miss something in one of these islands and I'm just not noticing it? Never did find this puma. And apparently there's trees here. So I feel like there's something missing in this space. Like there's trees marked on the map here. But I don't know how to get in there. But there's no interesting site marked on the map, so probably not useful. Is there an interesting site I missed here? Unless the boss battles count as interesting sites. Just possible, I suppose. But I don't see anything else. Curious. Oh. Reward collected. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole bunch missing in here, and I don't know why it's missing or where it would be. I think the only place that it could be in here, I mean, we have this whole section here that's technically not mapped. And we have this section that's technically not mapped, so they could be there. I think I need to get my schooner for that, though, because I still haven't figured out how to climb the crow's nest of this, if there even is a viable crow's nest. So it might be that this is not meant for that. But let's go back here. Let's go do a little bit of schooner mapping. And we're looking for the Windy Island, I think, is probably the one that has the most likely spot. Yeah, I still say the schooner is a hell of a lot faster than the Ark, even though the Ark lists a higher top speed. Okay, so let's map like right here. There's the double. Okay. Aha! There is indeed a whole thing here. Apparently I've killed 2 jackals here. Huh. I don't even know when I did that. I also don't think I've seen this boss. Because this is the one... Is this the one that had the locked door that I couldn't figure out how to get through? Let's go around and see if there's an entrance somewhere. Certainly not looking like it. No, okay. Oh, too steep. Too steep. Dang it. Alright, fine. Ooh, the agave's back. Lovely. I was here earlier today, and apparently all the stuff's respawned. Okay, so we're going to try to go back in here, in this interesting site, and just see if there's an obvious way in. I think I'm still missing something. But I don't remember what I'm missing. So yeah, I did kill those jackals. I forgot about them. That's just a dead guy. So we had come in here and we had learned about their gas pipe extraction system. And this is where the jackals were, and the tree of life looking thing. So what was the blocking point? We need stone door key. So this might actually be where the Fountain of Youth is. I don't know. But I don't know where we'd find that stone key. So I can't get that until we solve that mystery. Okay. Good, good. Mushroom. Mushroom. Ow, fire. Fire. Fire hot. Alright, let's take it. Let's just let's go take a peek at the new region that we've unlocked. I was kind of hoping to get one more piece of map and get the Stormbreaker recipe from Dude, but I don't know where else I would find a piece of map. So out here we're missing a single piece of map from here. And I don't know where it is. It could be on any of these scraps of land, but I'm pretty sure I already visited them. It could go to the Santa Maria and get that ammo chest. It's probably not in there, but it could. Where to park my boat? Park the boat over here. Snake. Barely missed that. Oh, welcome back, Deimos. Understandable. Okay, so let's go back to here, get the Ark. We'll go back and get the Santa Maria thing. Hopefully figure out where that piece of map is, and then maybe we can get the Stormbreaker. Okay, so we're going to... We're going to here, and we're going to Santa Maria. Only Santa Maria. I haven't found Pinta or Nina yet. is this where it is? No, it's over here. Yeah, right about here. But as for what you missed, mostly just looking to see if I can find all the bits and bobs I missed. Alright, where's this chest? Hello, chest? Hello? Where are you? Where are you? I don't know where it is. Okay, so it is supposedly right there. There it is. It's a long way down there. There we go. Okay, so we got bandolier with cartridge pouch. Ooh, fancy. Oops. All right, well that's nice. Now, let's go to... Are those boxes useful? Let's find out. That's a useless box. That's also a useless box. Okay. Alright, let's have a nap. Sleep till day. You know what? I need to get rid of that risk of malaria. I'm not liking that. Get out of there. Alright, let's go to the Santa Maria. Just take a peek. See if there's a map native piece there or something. I feel like it should be marked visibly on the map. But you never know. I think somewhere around here, possibly unfortunately underwater, might be one of the useful barrels. would be kind of neat. So far, lots of not useful barrels. I found what appears to be a cannonball, but I can't have it. And of course these lamps I would really like. You know, a covered lantern that doesn't get blown out or rained on would be fan-friggin-tastic. Oh, nothing else. Nothing else in here. You got a half log in you. Sure, why not? I don't see anything else. This is the ship we rode in on. I got a stick. Hooray. Okay, I don't see anything else on this boat. Yeah, fish burger seems pretty common. Okay, let's see. Where else are we missing a piece? What are we missing and where are we missing it? Because there is a single map piece that I don't have yet to be able to get the Stormbreaker. And the only place that I can find that I haven't been yet... Oh, wait. Here. Yes, I forgot about that spot. Okay, so let's travel to here. I totally forgot about that spot. There's supposedly a hidden tunnel or something that I haven't figured out how to get to yet. So let's boat around and see if we can find it. Oh boy, this is a tight squeeze. This is definitely a teleporting spot and not an actual shipping spot. So supposedly around the backside is some sort of cave or tunnel system, because I tried really hard to find it from on the island and I couldn't. So it's possible that there's a back entrance. And it's going to be somewhere around here, so I'll keep going. This looks like this might be it. This looks like it might be a thing. Anything pointy and stabby underwater to try to kill me? No. Dead box, dead box. Underwater box. With some freaking wood chips in it, sure, why not? Ha ha ha. He had a copper shovel with him. Nice. Who are you, bud? Gold Digger's Note. Hello, adventurer. You really are an adventurer, otherwise you would have never found my mortal body. My name was Daniel Ortiz, and I was part of the Ponce de Leon expedition. I could be enjoying eternal life, having drunk water from the fountain, but instead I will die here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, look. Stop yelling at me, kitty. Stop. Stop. All because of that scoundrel Gonzalo. He turned out to be very lucky. He found an ancient treasure map and called me to go with him. The plan was simple. We get eternal life, as well as a huge fortune. What could be better? But why share it, right? That's what my partner thought. After the treasure was found and dug up, he attacked me in my sleep, broke my legs, and destroyed my boat. Moreover, he left me a shovel, mockingly allowing me to dig a grave for myself instead of treasures. Damn him, for eternity. I rely on you, Wanderer, to put my mortal remains in the grave, and if you're lucky, to punish this rogue Gonzalo in case he is still alive. He was planning to return to the expedition. Lord, forgive me for my greed, my mortal sin. Indeed. Gila, stop being a butt. Stop being a butt. Alright. Rip, Mr. Dude. He had a single piece of copper ore. Wow. Now take your shovel. He had a grand old time. He had a shovel, he had a bed. He had everything he could ever want. Except for a trustworthy friend in life. Okay, so good news. Damn, it's a treasure chest I can't access. Good news is we found the interesting site. Bad news is it didn't come with the map piece that I wanted. So I don't know where it is. And unfortunately, it's entirely possible that the map piece is at one of these interesting sites that's already marked off and I didn't see it and grab it. So I don't know where I would go. Gila. Stop. 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 Yep, his friend broke his legs, left him to die. That's rude. Okay, so no map piece in here, right? Alright. So for now, I think I have to give up on that thought. Because we're just wandering around aimlessly looking for a hope and a prayer, basically. So how's about we take a quick peek at the new location. dark and stormy. Lovely. Oh. Yeah. Island map unavailable at this location. Okay. This looks like this is going to be hazardous to navigate. Out of curiosity, can I? Can I shoot these things out of the way? Like, that's the whole point of having this boat, right? Okay, that's a really nice cannon shot. Nope, stand, you fool, stand. That was a really nice sound effect. So, is it permanently rainy and windy here? Like, this is just a thing that we have to deal with. I think it might be permanently rainy and windy here. Alright. Fine. We're going that way? I think we're going that way. Let's see if we can navigate this place. Okay, I have found the ark. Destroy 3 magma rocks in the first row. Ah, I see. Oh god, oh god. Way too high. Okay. I see. This is tricky. There we go. So is this the end? Is this us attempting to get, like, blasting our way through the Fountain of Youth? Chair. Oh. Go. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not done. We still have boss fights and stuff to do, and we still have base to build and all that stuff. But I mean, we're definitely nearing the end. There's more. There's more. Hmm. I'm curious what the Stormbreaker would have done. Like, to break our way through here. Because the Stormbreaker would have had to have had a different path, because it didn't have bombs. Oh, it might have had just throwable bombs. New goal. The Fountain Search. Nice. Let's see if we can build a dock here so we can come back again and not have to go through that lovely little location again. It's entirely possible we can't build a dock here. But we're going to try. Okay, we can build a dock here. This seems legit. It's really far away from shore, though. Oh, look, I landed on Bimini. But far away from shore isn't a huge problem. Do I have the materials to build it? I will have to make the materials to build it. I can't see shit. I can't see shit. This. This game. The darkness is overwhelming. Oh, right. I'm gonna need to pull the ship up so I can actually build, because I can't build in the water. I didn't pull it close enough. There we go. Oh, I got a survival point for building a dock on Bimini. Lovely. Okay. So we are docked and parked. Everything's happy and healthy. Look at that, though. That's pretty. That's very pretty. However, I just wanted the dock here. We're not exploring Bimini right now, because we need more stuff to do, and we need to prepare. I still haven't built a whole lot of important things. So let's go back to home, new home. Gila, shush. I'm still really curious about the Stormbreaker's capability of getting through that, because supposedly the natives had some really fancy way of doing it. But I did notice that we have throwable bombs, so it's possible that we just had to, like, go up there and do it by hand. I don't know for sure. Okay, so we have building almost built. The building is almost now become a built. We have still plenty to do in new home. I do have enough to build the rails, but that's it. Okay. So next, we need to figure out, you know, what other buildings and stuff we need to put in here. We need to... I need to think, is what needs to happen. We're going to need a farm. We're going to need a place to put all of the various crafting things. I don't think I want to go with a large crafting hall like I did at the other location. I think smaller purpose-built buildings would be more useful. Some of them are going to have to be open air. I'm going to need a spot for all of my water collection since it rains so damn often here. But yeah, I think I need to be done for tonight. A little bit earlier, but just they keep throwing endless early morning meetings at me. So we'll be done. I will put some thought into what the next steps are. We will need to explore Bimini at some point or another, but I think that might need to be near last. So maybe we'll go through and do more survival-y things, searching for all the bits and bobs I'm missing, prepare for the boss battles, all that fun stuff. So we are nearing the end of the journey, but there's still stuff to do. But not tonight. So let's go ahead and save. Which is that one. We'll save over that one, it's fine. And they'll be done for tonight. So, tomorrow I don't have any specific plans, I have no idea, but something might come up, who knows? I know Scooby's been wanting to do the Ale and Tail Tavern again now that she's back from her TwitchCon. So we'll possibly be doing that tomorrow or Thursday, something like that. But yeah. Gila, hi. Gila, hi. Gila, hi. Got triggerfish. And then it's my turn. Gila, shush. He's not shushing. Shush! Alrighty, that sucks. Thanks for hanging out. Demos, you too. Anyone else still lurking out there? I got a traffic cone. Hooray! I got a 3-star traffic cone. Alright. That's it. That's it. I got nothing else. So, thank y'all for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye!